Hello everybody and welcome on into a brand new game of baseball here on youtube.com/JonosaurusRex. My name is Sean and every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time you can catch me playing a game of baseball. So subscribe, ring the bell, you'll be notified when I post new videos. Thanks for hanging out, I appreciate it. We are looking to pick up a series win here in Los Angeles. We have Brian Wu on the mound, 13-5 with a 1.80 ERA, taking on Clayton Kershaw, 12-5 with a 3.26 ERA. It doesn't get any easier for us. We've faced three of their better pitchers with Shohei Ohtani and then whoever we faced yesterday, Tyler Glasnow, and now we have Clayton Kershaw. Wouldn't be surprised if we see this Los Angeles Dodgers team in the World Series and could pose, they are posing probably the biggest problem we've seen all season long. We tend to struggle with teams that are at or over 500, which shouldn't be surprising. But I like to see a little bit more consistency out of myself with being competitive. This isn't maybe the best series to try and give that as an example because we only lost by one run. Then we had a pretty dominant victory in yesterday's game. But it does feel like there's a pretty steep drop off when we get to these teams. Now, we do have to have kind of a funky lineup here. We're going to put Polanco in the 4 spot. You know what we could do is maybe even... No. We'll pull Raleigh and switch Anchia here. Polanco in the 4. France in the 5. Actually, Rayleigh in the 5. France. And then we can go... It's a lot of lefties down here. We could go with a Marlowe instead of a Haniger just to break it up a little bit. The other thought would be swapping out Rojas as a DH for Raleigh. Is there a better 3-spot hitter here? Rojas doesn't have a ton of speed. His average 274. I think we really struggled with him yesterday, but that was all on me. I think he saw 5 pitches. He was 0 for 4 looking at 5 total pitches. I don't know that there's a good bat to put here. Rayleigh's the tempting one. We're kind of cold with him. I like Polanco in that 4 spot. We could work with Rojas. That's fine. That's fine. We have the day off tomorrow. Oh my goodness. We will have the day off tomorrow as my words get all blocked up in my throat. And I don't say I'm no good. But we will have the day off tomorrow, so you'll get a piece of off-day content. We'll be back on Friday against the Rays? Rays or the Giants? Giants and Rays? I think that's the series. Those are the 2 series coming up, but I don't know which order they're in. I'll look here in a second.
It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Grab that thumbnail. Bam. Freddie Freeman. Take a look at him there.
At you right after the break.
Game 128.
Now the starting pitcher in this one, Clayton Kershaw. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000.
He's a left-handed pitcher.
Career, so expect to see more of the same.
God, that's so frustrating. I didn't actually mean to go to that camera. I meant to go to this camera and turn this on. That is so irritating that I'm not paying attention to that because we have too many lefties in the lineup. We just have too many of them. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing. It's the Giants, and then I believe it's the Rays. It doesn't matter. Fudge. We have 4 lefties. Oh, I put Marlowe in the lineup. I don't know why I am not putting this together. Okay, well, we'll just have to be patient.
The pitch. Just off the outside edge. And this one is off and around.
So a slider at 89, a 4-seam that we just saw. That'll top out at 93. A 12-6 curve at 76. And a circle change at 87. You can probably already guess what I'm going to struggle with. And there it is, right on cue. What an awful slow down. I'm a little frustrated with myself.
Close, but called a ball.
It is several times that it's happened. I'm just not
Kershaw
locked in
deals.
the way that I need to be.
That one down the line.
Bailed him out. 2 very early swings on the off-speed pitches low. We swing over the top of one way out of the zone and roll over a circle change.
Seattle Mariners. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats, they end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
J.P. Crawford stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Check swing.
Please.
Went around.
Okay. We have to figure this 12-6 curve out.
Game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Next pitch misses way outside. He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Josh Rojas.
He's a little wild.
Kershaw, 36 years old.
Just be patient.
First-round pick.
Let them maybe warm up some arms in the bullpen. We can work with this.
And a foul ball.
Darn it. It's too early on it.
2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses. Ball 2. Popped in the air.
That one's just
left
under.
Field.
Darn.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Showing the slab in today's game.
I am so fucking irritated that I didn't see that he was a left-handed pitcher. It's right there in this screen. I know my camera covers it. Well, actually it doesn't because I usually have that in the full screen. You can fucking see it plain as day. What are we doing?
And a guy like this in the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Bottom of the first.
That's okay. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to shut the fuck up about it.
Pitch misses there. And
Not a great start there with Wu in his sinker. I do like having Polanco in the 4 spot. I guess the one switch you would want to make, or the 2 switches you would want to make, spread out the lefties a little bit more, maybe throw Bliss in instead of Crawford.
Here comes a pitch.
But just push Rojas down the line a little bit.
Gets the slider
I think those are kind of the small things that you would look at. Okay. We've really done a nice job against Teoscar Hernandez in this series, and I like that. I like that we've been able to do that. So I'm going to crack a Baja.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
1 out. Base is empty. That one the other way. On to France. And a couple of quick outs. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Yeah,
oh, so Tony not in the lineup again?
Enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And first off,
not a great pitch, but we do get him to swing, so that's a big positive right there.
2 outs. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly It is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Bounce to the left side. Over to first.
Hey.
And it's a 1-2-3.
Good start for Wu. It's been a pretty good defensive series for both of these teams. We've done a good job navigating this Los Angeles Dodgers lineup. So that's a positive for us.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. No score. Kershaw back to work. Delivers. Way inside. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. The slider was not part of his arsenal when he debuted in 2008. He was a fastball, changeup, curveball guy. But in May of 2009,
there we go. Nice job, Polanco.
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center.
Hey, that's a good hit. That's a good piece of contact. It's a nice double, but it's even better because we had a pretty terrible swing on the previous pitches.
Down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
We have to do a better job of identifying the 12-6 curve.
For Seattle, Luke Raley.
He really needs to start making more contact. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. With A.J. Ellis as his catcher, Mike Borzello as the coach. He threw a couple of them. It was near perfect right away, and he started using the slider right from there in May of 2009. And strike 2. Polanco stands at second with no outs. Pitches in the dirt.
There we go. There's a good look at
Well,
it.
that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Left-hand batter waits.
Oh, got me with a slider.
It's a strikeout.
Just so far out of the zone.
He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Next to hit, Ty France. And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Ball 1 there.
It's a good take right there.
Down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Man at second. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizing this one up. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. Not in time. He's
At least advance the runner. Single would score the run. That was a pretty decent piece of contact.
Here's Luis Arias. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7.
It's a good time to come through with a hit, Arias.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. And a good eye there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss.
Darn it. I thought he was going to come inside there. A little red light, green light over there.
2 outs. And that one is inside.
Damn it. That's a 4-pitch walk.
Hitting on deck circle. Second inning here. No score.
Okay. And that one's okay that we're early on. We weren't going to do a whole lot with it anyway. Okay, made that one nice and easy. That's what we're looking for in those 3-2 counts. 3-1 and 3-2, honestly. Just like, hey, make it easy, make it easy.
And now the right fielder, Cade Marlowe. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next offering is
Good take
down low.
right there.
And that one fouled off.
Late? Damn, very late. Okay. I think playing, well, it was,
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at
it's a
first and
great
third.
take right there.
And another ball.
If anything, we're just driving up the pitch count.
And the pitch.
Got me. Yep.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That was probably a 12-6 curve. It was way out of the zone.
So they strand a pair.
Really
Bottom of
susceptible to
inning
that.
Number 2. No score.
It's okay. We drove up the pitch count a little bit. I like to do more with that double from Polanco. Polanco's been on fire in this series, so it is a little unfortunate that we're not able to do anything with it. I thought that piece of contact with Ty France was actually pretty good, but
he's won the World Series playing in the
All
National
right.
League and the American League.
That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
On his way over, and he makes the catch. One down. Fans don't really
Not bad.
understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Max Muncy, batting with one down, takes a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four
dang
guys,
it, that was
nicknames,
bad.
hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swings and
Okay,
misses.
there we go.
Struck him
There's a
out.
nice little strikeout there.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit.
Muncy has more power against righties than I realized. He has a little bit of the
First pitch misses.
Cal Raleigh, where it's like there's not a ton of contact, but the power like is really there. So that high inside fastball was a touch more dangerous than I realized. But we're able to get it by him, so no big deal.
Kicks and fires. This one popped up. Crawford settles underneath it. And that'll do it.
Okay. So
Nothing
through
doing for the
two,
Dodgers here. We'll move
one
to the
hit, and
third
it belongs
with
to
no score.
us. It's the top of the lineup here for the Mariners.
All set for the start.
Oh,
of
no,
the
it's
inning.
Jake and
Here's the
Chia.
catcher, Jake Anchia.
My bad. I'm used to Marlowe being in the bottom part of the in the
lefty
9 spot.
fires. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You would really think that I would be able to identify it, but just nope.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Does it have the same arm slot as the slider?
And there's a ball. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. And now the lefty. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is
So
ball
Kershaw
4.
is a little wily.
He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Rodriguez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
All right, let him throw a strike.
Kershaw fires. Can't find
Both
it
of
here.
those
That's
pitches
6
well
straight
outside.
balls.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Good hitters count the 2-0. That one fouled off.
3 straight 12-6 curves. Be ready for something at least a little quicker.
And another ball.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Make it easy, make it easy, make it easy.
And it's
Thank you,
ball
mate.
4. He
Did
missed
make it
down
easy.
low.
Okay, so is that the third
Easy
walk we've
right there.
been
Last
able
pitch
to
wasn't even much to think
work?
And here is
All right,
J.P.
Crawford.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Let him throw a strike.
First pitch, not close. Top of the third, no score.
That wasn't a strike. Thought that was going to be a slider. Very early on it.
That misses the zone.
Well
Now
outside.
2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one goes straight to the backstop.
Wow.
And now a single might score 2.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
And he walked him.
What is happening?
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today. Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Rojas. The next to hit.
I think it was okay that I swung on the 1-12-6 curve. It's obviously not a great plan because I was very early on it, but at least it was close in the zone. And there's no guarantee that it would have been a ball.
That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
The lefty to 1-0. Late
Oof,
with the
way
swing
behind
there.
on that
You
one.
need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground might be 2. Hernandez. Off balance beat.
was
There's
only a
1.
1.
And that's all they'll get.
Okay. I'll take it. Hey, I'll take it, Rojas. That's probably as many pitches in that one at bat as you saw all day yesterday.
Now
So
it's the second baseman.
it's all good.
Polanco doubled
We
his
score
first
a
time
run
up.
and we're up 1-0, and we only have 1 out.
This one in
And
the
that
air.
is bad. That is
Hernandez
bad.
has it sized up.
Sorry, Polanco.
Puts it away for the
We've been
out.
doing a good job, but we were late and under it. That's exactly
Luke
what he
Green
needed.
up next for the Mariners. His first at bat was a strikeout.
But we still have an opportunity. We're not out of it yet.
This one in the
Return,
dirt.
return.
Nothing happened on the
RB.
bases, though.
Just be on top of it.
Swings through that one for strike
Right?
one.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss.
Early on that?
It's 1-2.
Oh,
A lot of
man.
times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez should have this one. Brings it in.
Just late on
That's
it.
the third out. 1 run
Well-
in the inning, but they leave 2. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the
We get a
Mariners
little
1
lucky
and the
with
Dodgers
the what should have been a double play only counting for 1 out. The Polanco at bat is a bummer, but I think the fact that the too many lefties it bit us in that inning for sure.
Back to work.
It was a really good pitch selection though by Kershaw. He'd been throwing a lot of sliders. He'd been throwing a lot of the 12-6 curves. That fastball came in because it's his fastest pitch. It's not like probably should be on it more, but it is that thing where you look at it and you go, okay, the difference between that and the 12-6 curve is about 20 miles an hour. We were late on it, under it, popped him up. And it's just unfortunate. Especially because Polanco's been so hot. He scored a bunch of runs yesterday. He had a double earlier in this game. So, I don't know. We did a good job to work counts and get on base. We drew 3 walks, but we probably should be scoring more when we have the bases loaded and nobody out.
Austin Beck stands in now and watches strike 1. To the right side. Takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Number 6 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball left side. It's in and out of his glove.
Okay, hey, good recovery, good
Nice job to
recovery.
stay with it to end the inning.
Good recovery.
Dodgers down in order, and it remains 1-0. On to the 4th.
Okay.
Stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France.
We do have him in the yellow. He's thrown nearly 60 pitches in 3 innings.
15 pounds, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
Starting to use that
Did a great job, Boog, of just
4-seam a little
pitch to
more
come their
consistently.
way. I'm seeing very patient at bats out of him. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 to count. Wouldn't chase that time.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you
right
let
to
those
him.
pitchers off the hook.
Touch early on it. Darn it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So up next, Luis Urias. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
That fucking 12. That 12-6 curve is a nightmare. It's all the way down at 72 miles an hour.
There's a strike.
That's 18 miles an hour difference between those 2 pitches.
Line drive.
Oh,
Man,
no.
he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
And that one is
No
lifted in the
way.
air. Hernandez.
Really?
Makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Huh. That is wild. That's probably the 3 best pieces of contact we've had, and they were, I granted a nice play at third. You know, that's, hot corner. That's fine. It's not fine,
Back
but,
here at Chavez
you understand.
Ravine, down the left fielder,
I guess.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Trying to be a more reasonable player.
The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That clips a corner.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And Hernandez is out, and there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, Gavin Lux. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. That's down in hand, a slider missed.
He's been given that call a little bit. Kind of thought I'd get that on the edge, but...
And that's in there at the knees.
Change eye level, throw something up there a little hotter.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
But you know what I have not thrown, I don't think at all, is a cutter.
Next offering
No
upstairs.
way, really?
He's really tightening up his hitting
I don't
zone.
think Gavin
2
Lux has
strikes
taken the
are
bat off his shoulder.
3-2. Keeps the at-bat going.
That's
with
either
a
the
foul
first
ball.
or second time. If he had let that go, it's
And here it comes.
a ball.
Foul ball, and it remains.
Now
a
he's
full
protecting.
count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And there's a base hit to right field. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better.
That
than
is a
that.
little
Solid
frustrating.
swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out.
What?
For the
Where's
line
your
drive
what?
knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a pitch.
We're kind of coming apart here.
In this one, the pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on
Okay,
the mound
what's
right there.
going on
Pretty much
here?
Gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. There comes the throw, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
How does Crawford not get to
First
that
and
ball?
Second, one out. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
There's a strike. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul.
How can we all of a sudden not get out of
He's going to
this?
have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
In the dirt. No
This is getting a
advance.
little
Good job
frustrating.
behind the dish. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Ideally, you'd like the double play there, but we just haven't done a good job putting
So first and second
putting
with 2
batters
outs.
away.
And next for LA, Will Smith. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. First and second, 2 down. That one's upstairs.
Fuck
ball
off.
1.
God damn it.
And that is ball 1. That's the third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Here
Really,
comes
with
throw.
the
Not in time.
slowest
Safe
fucking
as a run
animation.
scores.
That sucks.
The RBI single, that was big. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. See you later.
What the fuck? What the fuck just
He
happened?
sends one out the opposite way. his second of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make it impact.
I am stunned. What the fuck happened between the 3rd and the 4th inning? They didn't have a single fucking hit.
Home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love
No way.
You always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Now here is Austin Beck, and that's off the inside edge.
Where are those calls now? What the fuck? We were getting some of those calls on the edges, but they've just disappeared.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that's a little bit high. 2-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
We've really struggled with put away pitches in these series. I don't know what is going on.
And down on strikes. Ends the inning after
Oh
they racked
my
up a
God.
bunch of runs.
Oh my fucking God. What happened?
Being this 3-run homer.
In the,
It's
like,
now
literally the
5-1.
blink of an eye, it was a 5-run inning. They have more runs than hits.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. And here's the catcher, Jake Anchia. Kershaw back to work.
Well, now those that bases loaded situation is starting to look a little bad.
Finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The 1-1. And another
We fought back. We fought back down 5-1, 6-1 against
tough jams, but frustration
Pittsburgh.
is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Rodriguez.
That's a great take right there. That's a great take.
The 1-0. Check swing.
That's a
He
bad
went
swing.
too far,
Darn
and
it.
it's a strike. They say you went.
1 ball, 2
Step
strikes.
out. Step
And
out.
now before the 1-2.
It's a
time is
3-0
called on
count.
play.
It's a 3-0 count. Fuck me.
Ground ball right
Okay,
side.
okay.
And a base hit.
Hey, that
Throw
step
back
out
in
was real
quickly.
good.
First and second now with nobody out.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. That's a hit.
Third. Stay.
And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort
So they're
of
going to
play.
bring in a
Here
new
comes the
arm.
Dodgers manager
We
to
need
the
to see if we
mound.
can make an
Pitching change
adjustment
coming.
here.
Kershaw will depart.
We're not out of
We'll be
this
back in a
game.
minute with a new arm on the mound.
I definitely, when things start to,
New arm
on
out
the
of
defensive
bullpen,
side, we've seen it a couple of
Walker
times over the last
Still pretty early in
few
the ball game,
series.
so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario,
when
might
things
be
start
if
to
he
get a
can
little
come in here and
wobbly,
get
like just
several
take a
quick
step
outs,
back
kind of bridge the gap
and make
that's
sure
started
that
left
we're
for him.
pitching well. We
In
missed
now
some
is the
spots,
Mariners
missed some
DH,
locations here and there,
Josh
sure, but
Rojas.
four seam at 97, a cutter at 94, a slider at 88, a knuckle curve at 81, and a circle change at 90.
That's in for a
That's
strike
fine.
at 95. Going one.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. The Mariners with a chance to get back into it. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss as he chases that.
I don't know. There was no reason to swing at that pitch.
Backed off the plate that time.
I'll be honest, I hit B. I hit to swing that ball, or swing the bat, and thankfully the animation saved it. Otherwise, it's a 1-out.
Righty delivers. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right. Freeman on to second. They get one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. He's been a great free agent side. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Nice job,
In to
Polanco.
scores the runner from third.
Nice
It's
job,
5-3.
Polanco. That makes that double play a touch
Waste no
easier.
time there. Time on the
Touch
swing
easier to
was good.
swallow,
Able to
just
shoot
because we're able to get
middle.
at least
Square
2 out of that
as much as he
bases
probably
loaded
would like,
situation.
but that's a good approach.
Unfortunately, it took 2 outs to get it.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners.
Oof, that's a bad swing.
Foul.
Not a good swing.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. J.P. Fireiser getting loose out there. Garcia, the lefty, warming up as well. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Polanco off of first with 2 away. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 2 runs, 3
He didn't
hits,
throw
no
much
errors,
up in the
and
top
1
of the
left.
zone.
Home half of the 5th coming up.
It's okay.
It's
Hey,
the
we got
Dodgers
2 of them
5
back.
and the
We can do
Mariners
this.
3.
We can do this. We got to see if we can dial it in with Woo. We need to get some arms up in the bullpen here, because they are going back to the top of the lineup. We will warm up Brash. We will warm up Spire. I don't know they have a ton of lefty. They got a couple, I guess. Okay.
And here is number 6. The wind of the pitch.
So after scoring runs,
This
it's
is what
where
I
you're
want to
looking
see.
for that
A little bit of
shutdown
fight.
inning, get that
A little bit
hot
of fight.
team back in there to swing the bats.
Come on.
Next offering is
We're not in the
downstairs.
greatest position, and mainly because they're going to keep changing arms, and that's going to give me a lot of trouble.
The pitch. Got him looking, and he did not
Got
make
him
the
with
call.
the slider.
That's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Hernandez in the box again, takes a strike. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And now it's even up.
Fuck.
One down, base is empty. That's to third. Urias to first in time. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So digging in, Gavin Lux, 1 for 2. Called strike.
There we
sinker
go.
At the bottom of the zone.
It's a nice sinker. I probably need to stop throwing this cutter.
Lifted in the air, right center field.
Marlowe. Nice
Marlowe
route.
tracks it
Nice
down
route.
for the out.
Okay, hey, that is the bounce back inning we needed. That's the goose egg. Let's see what we can do offensively.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Same pitcher.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France.
Where he's going
The
to want to
windy
go.
pitch. Now a fly ball to right center.
Double. Oh, it's an out.
And there's one down.
Every day
Man,
during
that's
batting practice,
been-
these outfielders get about 10 minutes.
Oh, that is just
in the gaps. They
unfortunate.
practice this, and when
We're
the
a
game
little
comes,
late on
they
it.
Make the play perfectly.
Urias.
Too aggressive there. I thought he was going to go low in the zone, but obviously a bad adjustment there.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Activity in the bullpen. JP Fireeyes looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering way off the plate. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh.
Hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And another ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Marlowe, the next to hit, takes outside. That's down and in.
Now our lineup's kind of in a good spot, but it is just against relievers, so
That's what he's been doing. It's been a big impact for him in recent games.
In the air,
flare,
left
flare,
field.
flare, flare.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Oh
And
my
that'll
God.
do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mariners 3.
For real? Are you serious? I can't even get just like a little flare out there?
Back here in L.A., Freddie Freeman up to the dish. The wide to kick the pitch. Chopper right side.
Where was any of this in that 5-run
Tosses
inning?
to first, and Freeman is retired. Marcus Lynn Betts, better known as Mookie, he had the opportunity to play in the Seoul Series when the Dodgers kicked off their 2024 season in Korea.
Oof.
Yeah, and such a cool experience for both teams. Plus, there was a card giveaway for the first player to hit a home run in the series. The winner, Mookie Betts.
And it goes just foul. Turns and fires to Betts. Goes down looking.
Those calls are back all of a sudden? What the
Really love
fuck is
pitch
happening?
sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right
That
now.
is so annoying. It felt like in that inning he wasn't calling those edge pitches. And now all of a sudden they're back. Fuck off.
And now it's Max Muncy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one clips the corner.
Like, seriously? A couple of those in the 5-run inning, and like we're looking at a very different game. There were some missed pitches, absolutely. But there were also some that are just like, why was that not called?
Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Circle change probably wasn't the best call right there. Go back to the sinker.
0-2 now. Bounce to third. The throw to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains 5-3. A new pitcher in the game, J.P. Fireisen.
And as relievers go, he's
Okay,
not a
Fireisen's coming in.
Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And now the
Four
catcher
seam at
comes up
95,
to
a slider at
Gigangia.
86, and a circle change at 89.
And the pitch.
Oh,
Big
that's
swing and
right. I
miss.
really struggled with
In his
his
5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball.
timing's
a
pretty
slider,
okay. I
and he works
really
in a
struggled with his
changeup.
release, though. Damn, I flipped those locations.
To third, Muncy gets it to first. And
Very
quick out
early and
number
on top
one.
of it. Darn it, darn it.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Just need
This
one of
guy
those.
is one of the best
Ugh.
athletes in the sport. Up and in.
Good take there on the
ball
4
If you're
seam.
the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Late.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped to short.
Man, that second pitch
Sends it
strike.
across to first, and that quickly
Oh,
drew away.
man.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. That clips the zone. It's
That's
0-1.
Likely we're going to do a whole lot with that one anyway.
At the belt and fires.
Ooh,
Swings
God.
through that one for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Okay,
Fights
hey
it
Crawford,
off,
way
you'll see
to
another.
fight that off.
The shortstop
That's a
takes the
good
ball.
take right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Okay, hey, right on that inside part of the zone.
And he deals. And another ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Struck him out looking. Nobody left for Seattle. They're still down 5-3.
I've had a tough time seeing it. They've been throwing it all over the zone. I thought that pitch was going to drop out. I thought it was going to maybe be a
Back here at Chavez Ravine.
circle change.
Now, Will Smith.
And since I was looking a little more on the off-speed side of things, made it, so it's bottom 7. It's triple righties, so we'll go ahead and throw in Brash.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners,
I thought it was going to drop, and then it was a fastball, and I didn't have enough time to react. And
that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really
we've had some
good so
unlucky,
far this year.
unlucky contact. France, who went off in yesterday's game, has been held. I believe he's hitless, but he's had some of our better pieces of contact. Is he? What is it? What? That slider location's been a strike more often than not.
The pitch. In the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Second baseman.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
To the right side. No chance to get him.
I don't,
safe at first
Polanco, what
easily.
is happening?
You're taught to hustle out of the box.
That is a fucking nightmare of a play. Brash, why are you not running? You see that France is well off the bag. France doesn't have speed. It's not a great throw.
Sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Back. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
That one to first. One at second. Return throw to first.
Okay.
Got him.
Nice job with the double play
And
there.
That'll do it. No runs, 1 hit.
Nice
no errors,
job.
and no one
Okay.
left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mariners 3. Now on the bump, Brusdar Grotterol.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding
Low
walks
batting
so far
averages
this
for both
season.
sides of the plate. A 108 ERA. 24 holds in 35 games. They're going to be bringing in a closer.
Josh Rojas.
Sinkers at 100, sliders at 91. Cutter at 98, four seam at 100.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's one away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Polanco. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And the next pitch is way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up
That was a really
following
bad
pitch
swing.
to help you get that out.
Slider from the opposite-handed hitter, pitcher. Ugh.
1-2. Stays alive.
Okay, at least foul it away. How are we early on these sinkers?
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The Dodgers
was
holding
still
on to
on
a
the early
two-run
side.
lead here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one hammered on the move. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Maybe could have sent him to third, but
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a
Blanco,
little
that's
bit,
what we're
maybe
looking
spread
for.
out,
He has
but
been
He got the job done right there.
on fire in these last 2 games. Is kind of an understatement.
So, man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's in there.
That's fine.
0-1.
That's fine.
Hit hard on the ground.
That is
Throws the
truly
first in
unfortunate.
Such a
Oh,
great feeling when
that
a team can rely on their
sucks.
shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team.
Oh,
it might even
my
inspire a few
God.
more web gyms before the game is
Perfect.
over.
Perfect.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Next offering is down low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. With the tying run at the plate, here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Almost got him. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So the Dodgers have a new arm.
He has worked an incredible number of walks in this game, but we just have not been able to catch them in effectively.
And protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now for Seattle, Luis Urias.
Another sinker at 100, a slider at 94, a knuckle curve at 87, a four-seam is at 101, and a circle change at 90.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
I thought maybe we would see a 2-0 fastball there. He has one. It's up at 101. It's all good.
Swing and a miss.
Okay, step
And
up.
out to a
Step up.
2.
Step up.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying
No,
to slow
that is the
things down
worst.
here in a
That is the
crucial
worst
spot.
sequence of events for us to happen.
Here's a rip to
Oh
short,
my
but he's there for the
God.
third out. Mariners leave a couple. Still a 2-1
We can't
deficit.
get this
It's
fucking
5-3.
ball away from the defenders. I think 2 of our 3 runs have been scored while an out has been recorded.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now number
Oh my
6.
God.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first.
Just ripped. It's a decent at bat.
Brash back to work. Slider clips the corner. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Here's the 0-2. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
That's
So now back to the top of the
unfucking
order.
believable. We had the perfect with Rayleigh right to a defender, and then he gets a little rollover like that.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First offering, and it just misses. Fly ball down the line. Pulls up, and it drops for a hit.
France!
He's in there.
Let's fix that.
I mean, this is a fucking brutal game. This is a brutal game.
I think it's a
That
good move.
fucking-
I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
I'm so surprised that dropped. Oh, there was a hole. I was too focused on trying to like back pick him, get the ball in. And then it's a really bad animation. I don't think he has a ton of speed. He has 78 speed, but it's so frustrating when the game just doesn't have a fucking sense of urgency.
Swings and misses.
Probably need to switch the
And
pitcher,
the
maybe a
ball.
batter sooner,
First
but
and
that
second,
still
no
isn't.
outs. Here, the bottom half of
Neither
the
of those
inning.
hits were
Wouldn't chase
great.
that time.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Rusty, what the fuck are you doing back there? What the fuck are you doing?
Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third. And that one handled. Off balance feet. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Man, nothing is coming easy defensively here. We can't do jack. We can do jack shit offensively, even though we've been walking like
In
motherfuckers.
the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Runners are at the corners. One away.
It is good speed. It is good speed. It's a long throw from third. I get that. It's just, I'd love to see some breaks like that. We had the one.
Ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses.
One ball, no strike.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Foul ball there. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And it's even up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 outs.
3 balls.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Three-two. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it. That is the inning.
Okay. Last chance here for the Mariners. We've had trouble getting hits. We have had a lot of walks. This is such a weird game.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Evan Phillips.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Sweeping curve at 88, cutter at 95, four-seam at 99, and a sinker at 97.
In the air,
It's
out
under
to
it.
center. Under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One up, one down.
That is a
Jake
hittable
will hit
pitch.
next. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back.
So he's going cutter
Instead
way
of let the
up.
hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled
It's too
off.
early. Damn it.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. So the lineup flips over. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The M's down to their final strike. Got it. And that'll do it.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
That's the second time that we've had Julio in a pretty big spot where I think we've just swung. It's terribly late at a pitch that's outside the zone. We had done a really good job throughout the game on trying to lay off those outside pitches. We got fooled every once in a while, but we were able to regroup for the most part, and that was just a really, really bad swing. This was a brutal game. This was a very difficult, very frustrating game, and we struggled for the most part. You can see the ball in the glove as that is swung and missed. I think we'll probably get a look at all of them. Yeah, that ball was... The umpire was, I'm sure, getting ready to call ball 2 or 3 or whatever it was, and I swung just entirely too late. Enrique Hernandez was 2 for 3 with a 3-run home run. He is your player of the game. Walker Buehler gets the win. 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts, no walks, no earned. Brian Wu, he gets the loss. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, 5 earned. And Evan Phillips picks up his 44th save of the season. Polanco was great again today, 3 for 4, a couple of doubles, and he knocked in a run. We got him on base a couple of times and couldn't drive him in. Chia somehow had 2 runs, even though we went 0 for 2. Rodriguez was 1 for 4 with a run. Rojas 0 for 4, but does knock in a ribby. That 4th inning was a fucking nightmare. It's just... I mean, we pop out, then a single. We walked Freeman. That was a pretty bad at-bat. And then they grounded to center for a single, and that knocked in a run. We got Muncy, and I felt like that was going to be kind of the turning point there. And then Smith grounded to left, and it's like, okay, not the biggest deal in the world. That's whatever. And then that Hernandez pitch was awful. Didn't break outside the way I wanted it to with the slider, and he was able to crush a 3-1 or a 3-run home run, and take a 5-run lead. It was kind of the blink of an eye, honestly. Like, I don't think any of those at-bats had a ton of pitches to them. But yeah, we did a really, really poor job. We can take a look at the box score. We were able to walk 6 times, but we struck out 8 times, twice with Crawford, twice with Raley, and I just couldn't figure it out. I don't know. This is It's weird to have such a lopsided record, but still feel so uneasy because of the way that we play. If defensively, if we're not getting some breaks here and there, we're seeing some really bad animations at times. They are getting hits that we are not not able to get. We gave up that dude's first hit in the majors, where the top half of that fucking inning, we had a perfect that went right to the shortstop, and it's just like, what is happening? We're really struggling to put hits together back to back to back. Scoring runs with small ball stuff it just feels like out of the question for us. We are 3-3 in our last 6. We've been win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. We have just not been consistent. This month of August has been brutal. We have 2, 4, 6, 8 of our 26 losses have been in this month, and we still have 8 games left. We'll hopefully bounce back in Seattle. I mean, the Dodgers are going to probably be a team that we face in the postseason, in the World Series. They're a very good team. It's hard to argue that they are a good team. And we faced probably 3 of their best pitchers. And once we fell behind, we just couldn't really mount anything. Better fight in this one to at least put a couple runs on the board before ultimately, unfortunately, falling. We'll go ahead and advance the day. We will get you set. Logan Webb is the pitcher on Friday, as we'll be donning our City Connects. Bryce Miller, 16-3 with a 2.35 ERA. Webb, 13-9 with a 3.70 ERA. So we are 6-4 in our last 10. Elimination number is 15 for the Astros, as we look at least closing out the American League West Division, and we're well on track for the best record in the league. Team rankings were 8th overall, 22nd in contact, 8th in power, 2nd in pitching, 18th in defense, and 20th in speed. And that was a game I think that showcased some pretty brutal pieces of that. But that's all right. I'll be back on Friday against the San Francisco Giants back in Seattle. Home sweet home. We'll see if we can get back onto a little bit of a roll. We'll have San Francisco and then I believe Tampa Bay. Yes, and then we'll be off on a road trip to California for I think like 7 straight games. All of those will be available at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Subscribe right over here. Ring the bell down below. Check out the baseball playlist here. Check out this morning's video up here. It's a taste test. Hopefully you enjoy it. Tomorrow, off day content, and we'll be back Friday. Thanks for watching. Good sports, go Mariners, and have a great rest of your night.